The Pacers, Fever, and other sports teams in Indianapolis are working to use their sporting platform to support LGBTQ plus inclusion. The goal is to foster a more diverse and inclusive sports community for Hoosiers. News 8's Amisha Ramsey is outside Gainbridge Fieldhouse to tell us about the Pacers initiative.
I had the opportunity to speak to Shelly Snyder, the executive director of Indy Pride, and I also got a chance to speak to Tracy Ellis Ward. Now, she's the senior vice president of Pacers Sports and Entertainment. Now, I talked to them about the impact of LGBTQ plus and the world of sports. Indiana Pacers made history with its first ever Pride Night in March. And the Indiana Fever also celebrated its own Pride Night.
I think the community was excited to see our brand expanding to really touching every aspect of the community and who makes up the community.
And a portion of the proceeds from the sales went to Stonewall Sports, a community-based sports organization for LGBTQ plus individuals and allies.
So we want every fan to feel like they belong here, and so the LGBT plus community is no different.
Beyond Pride Nights, the Pacers Sports and Entertainment is actively engaging with local LGBTQ plus organizations. Indy Pride is hosting over 20 events throughout this month, among them the highly anticipated Indy Pride Parade and Festival. Last year, more than 100,000 Hoosiers participated in Pride activities. This year's Pacers Sports and Entertainment will make an appearance.
The fact that there are organizations out there like the Pacers and the Fever who are opening up their doors and saying that they support queer people is really important, because people shouldn't have to hide who they are just because they like sports. We're really excited to see them, and maybe a couple of mascots will come out too for the kids.
For those who may not want social movements to intersect with sports, Ward shared this message.
Oftentimes, sports is considered a tremendous platform for people to form movements, and history tells us that. But I think as an organization, we're not politically aligned one way or the other. Again, our goal is really to make sure everyone feels like they belong when they come here and have a great time.
Well, fans can enjoy the Pride Parade and see the Pacers this Saturday, which is June the 10th, and come out and support along with 180 other units. Not only that, not only the Pacers Sports Entertainment are they moving towards inclusion. Indy 11 also have their own Pride Night, and that is on July the 8th. It is their 10th annual Pride Night. They will have a LGBTQ plus rainbow themed T-shirt available for fans to buy, and all the proceeds, well, not all, but a portion of those proceeds will go to a local LGBTQ organization here. For now, we'll send it back to the studio, reporting live outside of Gainbridge Fieldhouse. I'm Amisha Ramsey for WishTV, WishTV.com, and like us on Facebook.